Good morning. Let's try this again. It is the top of the hour. You are tuned into Coffee and Donuts. I'm just waiting for Lexus Ice to tap in. Lexus Ice, are you there? Today is Wednesday, January 5th, 2022. And I think she is tapped in. I hope this is her.
Good morning.
Oh, you have graced us with your presence this morning, Lexus Ice.
Yes, I've been here. I just was waiting for the link to drop.
Good morning to everyone that is tuned in. You are tuned into Coffee and Donuts with Miss T, and
Lexus.
today is Wednesday, January 5th, 2022. We're still in the new year, y'all.
Oh
It's
yes.
at the
Oh
top
yes.
of the hour, 6 a.m.
Yes.
Central Standard Time. Lexus, have you had your coffee this morning?
I've had my coffee and my donuts.
Yes, we all know that the early bird catches the worm.
Oh yes.
Good morning to everyone that is tuned in, that has come into the room. Um, so today is Wednesday, which is viewers' choice selection, and the panel is open. The panel is always open. The topic that the viewers chose today is how to grow my channel. Let's go ahead and say a prayer. We're going to go ahead and read the names that we have on our prayer list today. And I just want you all to know, good morning to Shauna Erskine. Good morning. You know what? And I read your comment. I went back and read your comment from yesterday, and I have to remind myself to be mindful of the people that come into the room and to read every comment, because sometimes the comments come in kind of fast, and I'm talking and I missed them. But yesterday, that you came in from Michael and PP's channel, and I want to thank you and welcome you in. So I missed that comment yesterday, but I'm so glad that you decided to come back today. Okay, and before I read these names on the prayer list, I want you all to know that our prayers are sincere. Our prayers are real. We honestly and sincerely are reaching out to God on behalf of the names that we call on this prayer list. And before we come online to pray, we have already each morning we've already finished prayer with our family and called these same names before God with our family. And so we're calling the same names again with you all. So just because we're online does not mean that the prayers aren't sincere, okay? The prayers are true and they come from a good place. And we honestly want these people to know that we honestly and truly care about them. Okay, it's just not for show, it's just not for YouTube. These are sincere prayers. Can I get an amen?
Amen.
Okay, we have Mama T from Mama T Speaks, and her son, Corey Hurd. I couldn't remember his name yesterday. His first name is Corey. Ashley from Ashley Rose Vlog, and we have Commander Lieutenant Nina Ross, who also wants us to add her to the prayer list. I hope the letter came home yesterday from the hospital. Also, I want to add a new name. Our brother praying for better days. He's always in our lives. He's always commenting on our videos on W.T.F with the family tables. And I learned on last night that he was in the hospital. And I know from following him a few weeks ago, he had a slight heart attack, and I have been keeping track of him. So I want him to know he didn't ask to be on our prayer list, but I do know that the prayers of the righteous avail much, and I wanted to add him. Okay, so Alexis Ice, we're going to go ahead and say our prayer and go to God for and intercede for the names that I have just called. You ready?
Yes. Oh
Okay,
God,
so you.
okay. Oh God, we thank you for this day. Lord God, we thank you for all that you are doing in our lives, all that you're doing in our listeners' lives and our followers' lives. And Lord God, the prayer requests, Lord God, that have been made known, God, touch each and every one now. In your son Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. And I just want everybody to know, just because a person says a long, drawn out prayer, don't mean that it is any better than someone that is saying a short prayer. It comes if it comes from the heart, it reaches the heart. Okay. So just because someone says a long, drawn out prayer does not mean that it's any better than someone that's saying the short prayer. Okay. All right. My voice is kind of regular right now. It's still morning. I'm congested a little bit, but I'm here in the building. Good morning, Mary Life's Journey. Um, I went on and put the name of that company under the other video yesterday. Did you get a chance to see it? And I was hoping that you came back this morning because I want you to be encouraged, because that's what this morning show is for, is to get your day started, to give you some encouragement to get your day started. Lexi, you okay?
Oh, yes.
Okay, let me go ahead and make these few announcements. If you want us to give your channel a shout out, or if you want us to send a happy birthday wish to someone, please feel free to reach out to us on Instagram at WTF with the family tables. Also, each Friday we will highlight a different YouTube channel, and we're gonna only highlight those channels that are growing. Okay, because those are the ones that need spotlight. Those are the ones that need help, and we want to help those. Like someone said, we don't want to leave anybody behind. We want to pull everybody up. Not that our platform is so large, but anything that I can do to help, we want to help as much as we can. Okay. So each Friday, we're going to highlight a different YouTube channel and also invite that creator to come onto the panel to let everyone know why they should subscribe to their channel. Okay. And if you want us to give your channel a shout out throughout the week, or if you want to send someone a special birthday list, a special birthday shout out, excuse me, please go on over to Instagram and leave us a DM. Okay. So we had two people that wanted to talk about how to grow their channel, how to grow my channel. And let me say this about that before we even get started. Um, I do not have the solution on how to become an overnight mega social media influencer. Okay. I don't, if I had the antidote to that, I would have a mega platform. Okay. We just reached 1,000 Christmas Eve. It's a little over 1,000 now. So I don't have the cure or the formula to do that. Okay, but what I can offer you are only suggestions on the subject. What works for us, okay, and what works for us, what works for one channel, may not work for the next channel, but we can get into it and help each other grow. Okay, the first thing that I would suggest, the first thing, let's ice now. You jump in whenever you get ready. Everybody, the panel is open, okay? The panel is always open. The link is there for anyone that wants to come in. The first thing that I would suggest, and not only on YouTube, but in your everyday life, is to be original. Be original and be true to who you are, okay? We want to see you. We want to see your day to day life. It does not matter what type of channel, if you have, whether if it's mukbanging or a mukbang channel, how they say it. It depends on where you're from, how you say it. Or if you have a DIY channel, or if you have just a vlogging channel, if you have a cleaning channel, arts and crafts, or it does not matter what type of channel you have. The first thing I would suggest is to be original. Okay. And something that I have noticed, a lot of times people they go from channel to channel, taking little bits and pieces from different channels, trying to make it their own and make their channel grow. But we don't want to see you hop from channel to channel, taking bits and pieces from each channel, making it your own, because we already know what channel you own, take bits and pieces. We know who those people are. We want to get to know you. We want to get to know you, get to know your family. We want you to be original, okay? And that's basically the only thing that I can tell you. Be original. Find out what works for you or your family. If you're on by yourself, find out what works for you. What are you good at? What gifts and talents did God give you that you want to show the world? Okay, because it is the world on YouTube, on this platform. It is the world because you never know who is watching. Once you put something out there on social media, it reaches everywhere. So it's basically the world. So find out what gift and talent God has given you, because He gave all of us something unique. And no matter how well another person does something, He gave you something that nobody else can do, because it's only made for you. So find out what He gave you and share that special gift with us. Don't worry about what He gave somebody else. What works for someone else's channel. Find out what you're good at, okay? Now we are another thing I wanted to say. Lexus Ice, are you there? Lexus Ice. Okay, I guess her mic is off right now. Okay. So another thing that a point I want to make is that we are all inspired by someone. At some point or time or another, we are all inspired by someone. And that's okay. It's okay to be inspired by someone. But when you go from channel to channel and you see an idea, you get inspired by someone, you bring it to your channel and pretend like it's your original material, don't do that. It's okay to be inspired by someone. It's okay if you want to if someone has an idea on their channel and that touched you, it's okay for you to do it on your channel. But for me, I would say give that person credit who you saw do it first. You went to someone's channel, you saw them doing a particular thing, and you say, well, this thing may work for us. This may work for our channel. It's okay to do it because we all get inspired by people at some point. But make sure you tell people, well, I was on this channel and I saw them doing this and I really liked it. So I want to try it. But it's not mine, but I saw them do it first. And you put your own spin to it. It's nothing wrong with that, because we all get inspired at some point or another. But don't go from channel to channel and pretend like you the first one that came up with it, because you're not, you know. So you all wanted this topic, and I'm just giving only my opinion about it, okay? Another point is people get intimidated and they feel like they're not doing their best because they're watching other people's numbers. Whether they're watching their video views, keeping up how many views a certain video get, or they're watching their subscriber count. Don't do that. Do not watch another channel's views, how many views the videos are getting. Do not watch how many subscribers that, and especially if your channel is like struggling, because you'll only make yourself feel bad, and you'll feel like getting up trying to keep up with somebody else when that other channel has found their niche and have support, and you feel like you've been doing it just as long as they have or longer, and you're not getting the same support. Everyone has their time and their season. It may be that channel's time to blossom. You may wake up one morning, you go to bed with so many subscribers, so many views on your videos. You may wake up one morning and overnight your channel has become a sensation. So you never know what particular video will hit. You never know that's just like in real life. You don't know what people are doing to get to where they're at. So you can't watch numbers. The only numbers you should be concerned about are the numbers on your channel and how you can make them grow. What can you do better on your channel to reach people, to touch people? And my voice is trying to go out. So the only numbers I feel that you should be concerned about are your own numbers and how to be better on your own channel. Another thing is, like I just said, what works for other creators may not work for you. If another creator's channel is full of pranks, being silly, and their family may be set up like that, your family may not be set up for pranks, because personally, I have done some pranks with my husband, in all fun and game and silly pranks. But there are some pranks that I see I would never try with my husband. Every household is set up differently. Every channel is different. What works for someone else may not work for you. So don't go and upset your household trying to get views and likes, okay? Make sure you are authentic. Make sure you find your place on YouTube because there's enough money out there for everyone. And don't let somebody tell you, I'm not in it for the money. Okay, the ultimate goal is to get paid, is to get monetized. So let's be real. You have to be honest and true. The ultimate goal is to get monetized on YouTube. Well, it may be fun and games, it may be fun creating memories and everything, because that's priceless. That part of it is priceless. But the ultimate goal, all the hard work and dedication and money that you put into growing your channel, at the end of the day, the truth of the matter is you want to get monetized. Okay. So let's start there and be honest about it. Everybody wants to hit that 1,000 subscribers. Everybody want to hit that 4,000 watch time hours. Everybody wants to get monetized. Let's just say that, and that's the truth. And if you find someone that said, "Well, no, we're not," that's not true. YouTube is hard. YouTube takes work. YouTube takes dedication. And so that's the ultimate goal. Now, these are my opinions. We can talk about it. That's why the panel is open. But when you're trying to help someone grow their channel, you have to lay all the facts out, and you have to be honest about it. That's the only way people gonna get the information. You have to be open and honest about it. Okay. Let's see. In my opinion, I feel that you have to venture out into other communities. Let's say you started out in a DIY community. Okay. It's okay to venture out in a mukbang community, or it's okay to reach out and join a community that likes to cook, or a community that likes to vlog. You want a variety of people that'll reach other communities. If you just stick with that one community, you put yourself up against the wall. Even though that community may be large in numbers, why limit yourself to one community when you can touch everybody? You can reach all communities, and your channel will grow and flourish like that. So don't just limit yourself to one community. Okay, let me read some comments. Okay, Mary Life's Journey says great info. Starting out, I posted a variety of content to see what my views might like. I finally figured out what I wanted to dedicate my time to. That's right. You have to find out what works for you. And a good indication of what your viewers want to see is, like you just said, post videos. Whatever numbers hit, or the larger numbers, then that's what your viewers want to see more of. That's what they want to see more of. Okay. Or it may be just starting out, like for us, because everybody knows this is our second time on YouTube. We quit last year. I don't keep going into it, but people keep asking. So yeah, we quit last year and came back. So some of our old videos are like 2 digits. It may be 30. It may be 40 views. And I think that is because we weren't reaching out to other communities. We didn't know how to reach out, how to connect to other communities. That was our problem. We didn't know how to reach people. We didn't know how to make connections. We didn't know where the people were because we didn't do research. No one was there to really help and guide us. We got a few pointers here and there, but um, that we got discouraged and quit because we weren't reaching out to enough people and really didn't know how to reach out to other communities. So if you're not reaching out to other people, nobody even knows that you are there. Nobody knows you're there because, how are you getting to these people? You're not reaching out. You don't know how to find them. So your videos are not going to get views because no one even knows you are there. So what I believe is, if I could go back, some of our first videos from last year, if I could repost them, I do believe they would do better. I really do, because now we have connected, excuse me, with different communities. We, have learned a little bit about these YouTube streets. So I believe those old videos would do much better if I reposted them now. Okay. Also, I would suggest making content that is trending, such as getting into like these challenges people are doing, and don't be afraid to do a challenge, a tasteful challenge. A challenge that won't make you look real silly out here, but we all know that a challenge is something that you is stepping outside of your natural element, and it's making you to push yourself to do something different. So don't be afraid to take on these challenges, okay? Because that's what's trending. A person will watch a challenge and watch a person, um, look. You can look silly but still look tasteful at the same time, okay? Um, so don't be afraid to step out and try challenges, because that's what's in. That's what people are doing now. So you can try your hand at challenges, and once you try a few and you feel like, well, I don't feel our channel is gonna be the channel to do challenges. So that's fine. But always try. Find your place. Find your place. Find out what your viewers like. And the only way you're gonna find out is trying different things. Okay. If you feel like a challenge is too much for you, then don't do it. But your viewers, they may be what they want to do. What want to see from you. Okay. So I hope that I'm saying something that will help somebody. I hope that anything that I've said, I believe if somebody asks you a question and they want to know, tell them. There's no need to hide information. That Annabelle, good morning. Good morning. Annabelle said, "What is so bad about not completing the challenge as long as you try?" It's the support. That's it. If you try to compete in a challenge and you're not able to complete it, it's the support that counts the most. Because think about it. And another thing, I have already, well, I'm in the process of putting together the do's and don'ts of a new YouTuber. So what you just talked about, Annabelle, the statement you just made, that has come up several times. And so I'm getting ready with a few YouTube creators to do a segment on do's and don'ts of a new YouTuber. And that was one of the questions, one of the concerns, about doing challenges. And I don't want to get too much into it because that's part of another show. But that's right. It's support. If you step out and try the challenge and you don't complete it, or you feel like, well, I won't be able to do it anyway. Sometimes people just want to see that you are supportive and that you did try. Good morning, Cooking with JW. Good morning to everyone, everybody in the bushes and everything. But you know what, Annabelle? There are a few challenges that I haven't completed, but I had fun. I had fun, and the person that created the challenge was appreciative. You know, and I'll say this one thing: the person that created the challenge, it's good for them to acknowledge the person that has decided to participate in the challenge, and be thankful, because when you're doing a challenge, you have gone down and spent your money. You have spent your money on the items needed for the challenge, when you could have put that money to your household, but you went out and bought the items you needed for the challenge, and you had every intention on completing the challenge, but you couldn't do it, whether if it's a time challenge, or you know how you have to eat a certain thing, or whatever the challenge is. You have put time and money into that challenge. And so the creators shouldn't feel like, oh, they didn't complete it, it don't count. Think about it. Be appreciative that someone actually took time to support you. Be appreciative that they actually went out and bought the items, because they could have done someone else's challenge. They could have put their money on someone else, and they would have been appreciative of someone actually participating in the challenge. I gotta go back, Annabelle, and I know you premiered. I gotta go back and look. I've been dealing with a sick baby since yesterday. I think I'm gonna go ahead and take her to see her doctor today. I'm listening for her now to see if she's gonna wake up. She's been up all night, so I'm gonna go ahead and take her. But I saw you premiering the pub challenge. I didn't get a chance to watch it. But I want to thank you, Annabelle, for trying the Nacho challenge on yesterday at 7 o'clock last night. I really appreciate it. And you really got into that nacho. You said you forgot that you were filming and you just enjoyed your nacho. And I could tell. I could tell you really enjoyed that nacho. And I really appreciate it because you could have been doing somebody else's challenge, but you thought about little old us over here, and I was so shocked that you did because we put the challenge out about 2 months ago. So it's still in the airwaves in the new year. So I really appreciate that. What's up, Big Belly Bob? It is crazy that people are out there that petty. Support, finish or not. Good morning, all about. Okay, okay, that's Big Belly Bob. That's what this show is about, reaching the people that's on their way to work. Cause I know everybody on their way to work, but that's right. There are some creators like that. I'm telling you, there's some people like that. They get upset because you didn't finish, and they tell you, well, if you don't do it this way, I'm not gonna play it. But I supported you. I spent my money on supporting you. That don't count for nothing. I could have done somebody else's challenge. I just think that is petty. Because they could have done something else. Okay, Annabelle said if you are monetized, keep all your receipts. It count. That's right. It keep your receipts because it is a business. Just like with any other business you have, keep those receipts. And see, a lot of people don't even know that. A lot of people don't know that. So we got a guru on the on the line this morning. Now, Big Belly Bob is want to tell you how to grow a channel. We're just finding our way over. I keep saying my and I, but it's my husband and the family, and we're just finding our way because we left. I'm telling y'all, it got to a point where it started to be a problem in our home, and my husband didn't want to film, and we left YouTube. I think we left with we had almost 300 subscribers and we left. We came back in July, and Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, we hit 1,000. A few fell off when it first hit 1,000, but like the next day or so, we hit that 1,000 and it's stuck. And it's good morning, TNS family, and it's stuck. And so it's only up and it seemed like once you hit the 1,000, and once you get those hours in, that's when the real work starts. You have to grind even harder after that. So well, I'm so appreciative, Annabelle. I am so appreciative that you did it. I am so happy. Yeah, all of that count. All of it counts. I don't know where my co-host is,
I'm
Lexus.
here. I'm here. You
Okay.
got so much good information going on that I'm just listening. And one thing about growing your channel, whatever community you in, you have to also, show yourself friendly. You have to watch other
Right.
videos. You have to leave
Yes.
comments. You just can't you just can't upload a video and be like, okay, oh well, I'm done. You have to go visit. You have to let people know, hey, I'm here.
Yes.
And whatever community you get, whatever community you're a part of, whatever's trending. Jump in on what's trending.
Yeah.
Jump in on challenges and different things like that. And like you said, some challenges, even if you can't finish them, it's about just the fun of it.
Right.
Anything that you're not having fun in, you're not going to be successful in it. But just have fun in YouTube, and if you have fun, your channel is going to grow because love what you do.
Right.
Love what you do. Make connections. Reach out. You just can't drop a video and just be all for yourself. But you have to let other folks know, hey, I'm here. I'm friendly. Let's connect. Let's exchange numbers. Find that other YouTube brother or sister that you can connect with, that you can talk to. That give you that word of encouragement when you feel like, okay, it's over. I'm not gonna return. YouTube is fun. Make YouTube fun. At the end of the day, like you said, it's for it's the purpose of being monetized. We're
Right.
not working hard not to be monetized.
Right.
And so that's the purpose of it. And one thing about growing your channel, you don't have to be envious or jealous of anyone's channel because it's enough money for everybody.
Yeah.
It's enough for everybody. To be successful and to be happy. And to just enjoy being a YouTuber and a content creator.
You know what? And I always tell people, even in my everyday life, um, what God has for me, it is for me. Even though, although we only have just that 1,000, there may be a YouTuber that only has 500 or 600, and if I help them, the few people that I have, we may not have the same community links and connections. Some of my community, the people that are subscribed to me, because if I help them, pull them along with me, they can, get the people that I have that they're not connected to. Am I making sense? So there's always room to pull people along with you because everybody don't have the same connections. There are different connections, a different audience. So you can always connect with people, like with your ice eating channel, Mrs. Ice. People from
Uh-huh.
your community, I may not have them, but they may be, willing to sub to my channel as well. So we don't have the same people, we don't have the same audience. But by you giving me that shout out and let people know that W.T.F is over here doing such and such, they may come over and sub from your channel, from your subscribers from your community
Uh-huh.
come over and sub. So there's
Uh-huh.
always room to pull people along with you. So just because you only have, even if your channel only has 300 people, those 300, I may not even be connected to them. So we can help each other, connect.
And you know something else?
Okay, let me
And it's
drop
always
the link for Big Belly Bob.
okay, okay.
Yo, keep talking. I got
And you
the
know something that it's always good to be friendly. If you have created a challenge and you see that someone have, participate in your challenge, share their video out. Let them know,
right.
hey, I see you. Hey, I appreciate you.
Right. Okay, there's the link, Big Belly Bob. Good morning. The Taylor's family is in the building. There's a link, Big Belly Bob. Did I miss somebody coming? Oh, Sincere Team. But I didn't see you come in, Trudy. See, I'm just talking and talking. Okay, Lexus Ice, I have a problem. I just discovered I got an ice shaver for Christmas. I can't stop. See, I'm missing comments. Lexus Ice, you supposed to help me not leave anybody comments out.
Okay. Well, what's the comment?
Okay, I think this Big Belly Bob want to come in. Let me see. Yeah. Okay. Good morning, Big Belly Bob. Share some grace and mercy with us.
Hopefully y'all can hear me. I'm driving, so I was like, well, I can't really chat
We
because
can
I'm
hear.
driving. So
We can hear.
okay. I always tell people, and I always, to grow on YouTube. I mean, it just it's nothing you can make happen necessarily overnight. Of course, you
Right.
know that.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like anything else. What you put in is what you get out.
Yes.
I tell people, even with your editing, with your decision
Yes.
choices, it's like a job. So that's why I
Mm-hmm.
can understand how it, like you say, it interferes with personal life and everything else. It
Mm-hmm.
is a job. And people got to realize, until you get 100,000 subscribers or, and you getting 20,000 views on a video, you're not really making no money on YouTube. So people
Right.
just need, like you say, stop stressing out about
Yeah.
all that because I don't care if you got 5,000, you got the numbers I have, you ain't making no money. So stop stressing about it,
Right. Yeah.
and have fun. Stop
Yeah.
worrying about what the content creator next door doing and stop worrying about how
Yes.
many they got.
Yes.
Yeah, you might want to pick a couple ideas here and there,
Yeah.
and say, hey, well, that was pretty cool they did, or that food looks
Yeah.
delicious. I might want to try it. But as far as
Amen.
worrying about who's watching them and
Right.
and who's not watching me and
Mm-hmm.
who didn't
Mm-hmm.
share me out,
Right.
because then it takes the fun out of it.
Yes. I agree. I totally agree. I totally agree. And Big Belly Bob, it seems like to me that we almost at our I think we need 720 more hours to get our watch time hours in. And just doing a little research, it seems like the really grind comes after you get monetized. Um
Well, because yeah, when you get out to get monetized, now you have to worry about meeting the threshold.
right,
The
yeah.
threshold of $100 can be hard, and the reason
Yeah.
I say that is because a lot of people, and this is usually stuff I always have chats with my members when they ask me,
Mhm.
but a lot of people, you got to make you got to get people to watch your video. I mean, if you got 100 people that watch your video all the way through versus 300 people that only watch for 2 minutes, I mean, you're never gonna make any kind of money. But it takes a lot of views just to make $1 off a video. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
they have to
Yeah.
watch all your ads. You have to have a long enough video to put ads in there. So it's a lot of people that's monetized and they're saying, "Well, I'm not making any money." And when you go to their channel, they're only putting out 9-minute videos, 10-minute videos. If a person is only
Oh
averagely watching
wow.
your video from 3 to 5 minutes, how many ads can you fit
Right.
in 5 minutes? So you're not gonna make any money. So you got to make longer videos. You got to have,
Mhm.
um, it's really about that, and the views will come, but you got to get people involved. So however that is, and that's always something we could talk about another day because I don't want to, steal your live here, but
No, go. I'm listening. You the guru
it's it's
here. I
it's
just get
very
started.
no, I ain't no guru. A lot of things. I remember when I only had a couple hundred subscribers and a channel of 3,000 reached out to me
Oh
and offered
wow.
to do my first collab with me. I think Marcos Eats might have had about 3.2, and I was like, man, this big channel, reaching out to me, and I was excited, and that helped me. I can't even see the chat. Anybody was talking, so um, and that just kind of I thought it was on top of the world, but like we're all small channels. You call me a guru. I'm learning just like you. You're doing pretty good yourself. So,
Well,
you know,
as far as my channel, I consider you to be, So don't take that from me. I consider you to be that, and I
I
really
put in a
appreciate
lot of
it.
work though.
Yeah, it is. It's a lot of work, and it's so easy to get discouraged.
Yeah.
Because last year we started. It was during the when everything first hit, and we was in the shelter at home. And my job, I work at a clinic, a state hospital has a clinic, rehab clinic, and the clinic closed down, so we were in sheltered in place, and that's what prompted us to start a channel. It's like a place like an outage, just to vent and have something to do. And it was fun at first, but when my husband, they were called back to work and I was still at home, and him coming home from work, his energy level would be down, and I'm all pumped to do a video, and he had a long day at work. He's not into doing a video every day, so it started going downhill. It stopped being fun, and eventually we just stopped. We stopped with almost like 300 subs, and then Mama T Speaks. I don't know if you know her or not, but I always tell people I had connected with her, and we had exchanged numbers and stuff, and so I was friends with her on Facebook. And she reached out and she said, and I'm still on Facebook at that time. She said, Tange, you need to come back to YouTube. And I said, well, I don't know. Let me talk to my husband about it. So after going back and forth and talking to him, we decided to come back. And once we came back and put some work in and was dedicated, and we came back in July. And right at Christmas Eve, we hit 1,000. We sure did. So I tell anybody, it's working too, but it has to be fun first.
Right. Well, you definitely got to do that. Like I said, you got to put in the hard work, and you have to.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely growing your channel, doing collabs with different channels, especially if you get a chance to do a bigger channel. But yeah, just doing collabs, like you said, getting yourself out there, letting these viewers let their viewers, expose yourself. That's kind of a good thing to do.
Yeah.
But you just got to learn how to fit in your schedule like anything else. Like when I first started grinding, what helped me get monetized and what helped me get my hours is, I was putting out, 2 videos a day, 3 videos a day. I was grinding.
Okay.
So I'm gonna always go back to that. You get out what you put in,
Right.
but video quality, everything matters. You don't have to have the most expensive camera in the world. A lot of people don't understand it's just a simple lighting trick.
Okay.
So um, it's just you put good stuff out, good stuff come back. But like I said, just stay positive and don't fall into the YouTube drama out there.
That's
I hear so many people that just worry about the YouTube drama,
uh,
and it's like don't fall into that trap.
and that's so easy to do, Big Belly Bob. It's so easy, but like you said, just stay out of it. It just stay out of it, and uh,
Yeah. Annabelle said if it's so easy, everyone would be doing it. It's not easy, Annabelle. I mean, when we look at these YouTubers that even have 100,000 subscribers, they're still trying too. They still grinding. It's like
yeah,
the NBA. Not everybody gonna be a B Love's life. Not everybody gonna get
right,
1 million subscribers. Nobody,
right,
not everybody's gonna get that. That's why I say make sure you have fun. And when
right,
you get to a level, you know, you might be able to pay a few bills off of it.
yeah,
Maybe
yeah,
one day you might have those viral videos that blow you up.
yeah.
So just always stay positive. But as I watch a lot of channels, and if anybody ever wants to reach out to me and ask me, to have some time, but I watch a lot of channels
Mm-hmm.
that they can just change a few things,
Okay,
just a few things in their channel, and it might help increase their views. But like I said, there's no magic key, but
right,
there's little things that people can do to at least enhance it.
yeah. So I'm not on my laptop, but I'm going. Is it okay for me to drop your link so people can reach out to you and all that good stuff?
Oh, somebody else would have to drop it out. Like I said, I'm technically in the car still, so
Okay. Well, I go back and put it in because I'm not on my laptop.
oh
But
yeah, it's no big deal. I'm gonna get out here in a second. I ain't want to, like I
okay.
say, be all on your thing and
But
people
that's
talking to
okay.
you
We
and
on for a short
interrupting.
time, just trying to because two of our viewers wanted the topic. I said, well, I can share with them what I know because I don't have the answers because we're still growing. But I'm appreciative of what know that we do have. But you just have to find what works for your channel.
Yeah, you have to find what's your channel, and I tell people consistency is the key. You got to put them out. You got to put them out, and you kind of want to stay inside of your what you do, so that way
Right,
you can build a fan base. If it's just
right,
you want to be able to build a fan base. You don't want your viewers to be all over the place because the viewers that come to see one thing
right, exactly.
and then you got something else on there, then they're not going to stay around. So you kind of got to stay in the thing. You want to stay in the groove of what you do.
Right,
So if you're a vlogger, vlog. If you a mukbanger, mukbang. But and if you somebody that do DIY is one thing, but when you're doing all those different things,
you lose. You think you lose people? They don't know
you know
what they gonna see.
because you got the people that just want to come see you eat. People just really want to come see you eat. So if
Yeah,
that's what
that's
you do,
something. I was
if
talking
that's
to
what you do, stick with
yeah,
it.
I was talking to another creator. We were like, people are really intrigued by people doing mukbangs. They really are. I don't know what it is about it, but that ASMR community, things like that, they really are into that.
Yeah. So that's what they come to see. That's what they want to see.
Yeah.
Uh, so you got to give them what they you got to give them what they want. But then that's when people got to learn how to, read their analytics. You
Right.
got to learn how
Right.
to read YouTube Studio. You got to go through your videos that got the views. You got to go
Right.
through which videos got the most watch time. You
Right.
got to go through these things, um, and then you got to start building around it. That's why I say you can't just bounce all over the place.
Right.
You need to
Yeah.
focus on what's getting you the views and capitalize on that. If
That's
that makes
right.
any sense at all.
So y'all see, I know a little bit about some, because that's what
When
I
you're
was telling. Uh huh.
well,
What was
Annabelle say, well, what if you're a variety channel? Even if you're a variety channel, I would my advice would be maybe to once again find out which of those videos in your variety gives you the most views and focus on those majority of the week, and then just designate a certain day of the week for your other variety. Just establish that consistency, and then your viewers will know to come on those days that like
right?
those videos.
Right. Okay. Oh, we got a lot of people in the building this morning. I'm thinking early morning they'll catch the replay, but they are in here this morning on the way to work. Um, I think I'm here by myself now. I think Alexis and Big Belly Bob are gone. Maybe it's my internet. I don't know. But let me go ahead. Let me go back and call some names. I don't want to miss anybody. Let's see who we got in the building. Okay, we got Tashana Erskine, Mary Life's Journey. We have Cooking with JW, Annabelle 3TV, Big Belly Bob, 10S Family Cooking with JW, Sincere Team. Who else? The Taylor's Family. We have ZR Family Flex in the building. Who else came in? Stephanie's Craft and Creations. Good morning, Stephanie. I know you probably okay, yeah, you're at work. I thought maybe you were on your way. Mahogany's Palace is in the building. Good morning. Miss Shawanda Williams Wilson. What's up, Shawanda? Who else we got? Let's see. Let's Cook with Ease is in the building. Good morning. Regina Stokes. Hey, Regina, good morning. Hope I'm not missing anybody. I'm just going. Praying Couple Cooking Series is in the building. Good morning, everybody. Now y'all know we get off at 7. So, and I think I lost my co-host. And I have to take Jamie Lynn to the doctor. She's been up all night wheezing and stuff. So I gotta go get her taken care of. And it's 6:52. Somebody was trying to come up. Y'all know the panel is always available. Let's see who this is. Okay. Oh Lord, what I do? I messed up. Um, try whoever was trying. Okay, still there. Hey, what's up, Trudy?
Good
Good
morning.
morning. Good morning. Good
Yes,
morning.
I just want to come up here and say good morning and let you
Good
know keep
morning.
on doing what you're doing because it's super dope. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Oh well, thank you so very much.
Yes, girl. I'm happy I caught a morning.
Yes, you know what? This show, my sister really I did it the other week just trying to get some watch time hours in. And so my
Mhm.
sister just came up just out of nowhere. She said, add me to the panel. So I did it. And so when we got off and the views kind of went up, she said, well, maybe we should do it every morning, center it around like a radio, radio
Mhm.
show. Because when I was driving to work, when I worked in long term care for 9 years, um, on my way to work, I would listen to Tom Joyner every morning on my way to
Right.
work. So I said, let's try our hand at that. And so
Mhm.
that's what this basically is. The people that are on their way to work, the people that are getting ready for work, even if you're just
Yep.
listening in. And like we
Mhm.
told people, you may get an avatar, you may get us, but basically the radio, you don't see them, you just hear them. So we may give you avatars every morning. And the numbers are good. I was shocked. We a lot of people come in for the actual show, but when we go
Mhm.
back and look at the numbers, so I said people must be catching on. They must really
No,
be
no, it's
watching
honestly
the
anything in the morning that's going to benefit people is a gold mine, in my opinion.
replay.
Because
Right.
I feel like there's always somebody open. Like in the morning, I used to watch, the Breakfast Club. Now I got my little situation I do in the morning or whatever.
Yeah.
But like, even with that being said, it was like in the beginning, it was small, but in time, it's gonna grow.
Yeah.
It's gonna keep on growing, especially when you have dope topics like this. And there's so many people eager to learn, you can't go wrong.
Right. Okay, let's cook with ease. What I see? She said, "Do you have any advice on doing a live?" Well, my advice on doing a live, like someone told me with a bigger platform, go live every day. She said, go live every day. And even if you have one or two people in your live, hold your live as long as you can. She said, hold your live as long as you can. Even if you get down to one person, keep their live going. Talk, 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 talk. Go live every
Mhm.
day. Because she said she has 4 channels, all of them are monetized. And she said, well, her first channel, she got the subscribers that she needed, and she was checking the watch out. She already had them because she was going live every day, and she was going live often. So she didn't have to try to grind to get her watch time out because she already had them because she went live and was talking every day. So just from that advice, let's cook with ease. That's what I'm telling you. The same thing someone told me with a larger platform that has 4 channels, all of them monetized. She said, go live every day. Even if you're down to one person, keep that one person entertained. And
Right.
people are always gonna bounce in and out. You may have three, then two, then you may have six, then four. So people are gonna come and go. So as long as you have that one, um, keep that one person in.
Yep. And honestly, too, it's like, when you have multiple channels like that, the goal is to always be monetized, but it's also to
Right.
also remember that when you're monetized, it's not all about just being monetized, it's about making income at that point.
Right.
There's a lot of
The
people that
grind is
have,
harder.
right. That's what I'm saying. Like, people think it's easy. Once you get monetized, that's the cakewalk.
Yeah.
Once you're monetized, now you gotta, like Big Belly Bob was saying, you gotta get that threshold every month.
Yeah.
You got to make sure that you're staying consistent and not and finding your niche. That's what really motivated me to start this YouTube class that I'm about to teach, because there's so much that I feel like it's kind of misunderstood type thing,
Hmm.
that they're like, once us as people just figure out the little niche, we all can bubble. I feel like Google got enough money for all of us.
Yeah, that's right.
Nobody should feel like they can't make it or that they need someone to make it, because don't get me wrong, like I said, I'm starting this class because some people just don't have the time to learn.
Hmm.
But with that still being said, I feel like anybody can bubble far as consistency. Long as you're consistent and long as you're uploading consistently and not letting, because we all have lives, and with
Yeah.
that being said, you have to take this as your job. Like, when your life keeps on happening and things happen in life, you can't just call out of work. You got to go to work with that
You
poker face.
have to. You have to push past everything. Feeling
Right,
sick. You have to push past it all and handle your business. You have.
right, definitely. So for me, I take YouTube as a full time job. Like, this is my career. This is my job. I don't wake up and go to nobody else's job. This is my job. So for me, it's like I've been taking it more serious than ever because of the fact, like, this shit, it ain't as easy as they made it seem when you get monetized.
Right.
You feel me? So with that being
Hmm.
said, though, I'm not gonna ever lose hope, because I feel like with me not giving up, it encouraged me to keep on pushing and figuring out the way that's gonna work for me.
Right. You
Sorry.
have to find out what works for you. And the main thing before I got to get off at 7. I have like 2 minutes, Trudy.
Okay.
Uh, the main thing before I leave, the main thing I want to say is be original. Be original
Mhm.
because people want to see you. They want to see what you're bringing to the table. And people do get inspired by people all the time. But it's okay to get inspired, but be original. Find out what works for you and your channel.
Mhm.
That's the number one advice that I can give. Be original. Um, I have a few Well, thank you, Trudy, for coming on. I have to make a few announcements. Then I have to
Yes,
go.
love. I just want to come up here and say good morning. Have a
Appreciate you.
great day.
I appreciate you so much.
You already know, sis.
All right,
Later.
thank you.
Love you more.
Bye bye. Okay, we had Trudy from the Sincere team, and we had Big Belly Bob. I don't know what happened to Lexus Ice. I know she had to get to the doctor this morning too. Y'all, this bug. Y'all take care of yourself. Stay safe because it's in the air. You can't anything you can't see. You can't fight it. You can't maneuver around it. And even if you're being safe, find a way to stay even safer. I know it's still flu season, cold and flu season, but stay safe out there, okay? Let me make these few announcements. Good morning, Stewart family. Good morning, She Radius. Let's see. Annabelle said people are running a business without any business education because this is definitely a business. That's why you should always educate yourself. And Annabelle, that goes back to when we first started. I knew nothing. I knew nothing about how to connect with people. And that's why our channels, like I said earlier, was like 35, 40. I didn't know how to connect people, how to reach people, how to let people know that we were here. That was discouraging. You had low numbers, and then you already um not struggling, but working hard to put a video out, and this nobody's watching it. So it's good to have people that surround you that can give you insight, that can give you some guidance, because no one has the true antidote, the true everybody wants to be a social media influence, and you just have to find your niche, find out what works for you. Oh, hi, praying for better days. Good morning. I saw that you were back in the hospital. We had you on the prayer list. So if you go back and look at the replay, I added you to the prayer list this morning. I added you to the prayer list. Oh, you for the second time. Oh my God. And we added you to the prayer list, and um so we got you covered. Just know that you are covered. There are people praying for you. People are praying for you. So let me go ahead and make these few announcements, because I have to get this little girl off to the doctor, because she's been up all night. And it's just so much Tylenol and cough and cold medicine that I'm going to give her. It sounds like her lungs, or she's wheezing, so I got to go get her some medical attention. But here are the announcements. This segment is called Coffee and Donuts. We're here Monday through Friday. My co-host is Lexus Ice from Lexus Ice ASMR. We're here 6 o'clock a.m. Central Standard Time, Monday through Friday. Um, if you want us to give your channel a shout out, or if you want to send birthday wishes to someone, reach out to us on Instagram at W.T.F with the family. Every Friday, we will highlight a different YouTube channel, and we'll reach out to them and have them to come up on a panel so they can tell you more about their channel. If you want to send us letters, constructive criticism, or send us some happy mail, you can send it to P.O. Box 443, Indianola, Mississippi. That's INDIANOLA, Mississippi 38751. Okay, I gotta go, y'all. The thought for today. Let me make sure I didn't miss anybody before they come in. Okay, I got Shawanda, got Mahogany. She radius. Shawanda. Regina Stokes, good morning. I didn't know if I called your name. Now, Annabelle, thank you for staying in. ZR Family, thanks for coming in. Sincere Team, Mahogany's Palace, Annabelle, I'm trying to make sure, praying for better days. Stewart family, trying to make sure y'all know when people come into my lives, I make sure I call everybody's name, because you could be somewhere else and it's early in the morning. So I want to make sure that everybody know you are in the building. Girl, yeah, she is so congested and wheezing so bad, and I feel sorry for her. She was just irritating. I wanted to take her to the ER last night, but it was so many people up there, and we would still been waiting probably right now. So I'm gonna take her to a doctor. Okay. Praying couple cooking series. Yes. Please call me. I have a question for you. Is that for me, praying couple cooking series? Or will you talk to somebody in the chat? Praying couple cooking series. Is that for me or someone else? Okay, let me go ahead and read the thought for the day. Always remember, you are braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, smarter than you think, and loved more than you know. Never ever give up. Okay, for me, okay, your number is in your description. I sure will give you a call. And thank you to everyone that tuned in to Coffee and Donuts. Please tune in tomorrow. And on Wednesday, the viewers get to pick the subject. So this is what they picked for today. I hope that you've got some information that you can use. Take from it what you can. Make it work for you to grow your channel. I'm still in the learning process, especially with my editing, because back in the day, I wasn't doing much editing, or I'm learning so much. I'm learning so much every day. No one knows all the answers. I know I don't. But the people that have come into my life on YouTube that have helped me, I'm so grateful for that. So grateful. Yeah, it is the worst when babies don't feel well, because you can't take the pain away. You want to, but you just can't. And I noticed she's been picking at her ear, so she may have an ear infection as well. So I'm gonna get her some attention. We're here tomorrow, same place, same time. If you did catch the full video, please go back and catch the replay. Reach out to us on Instagram if you want to send a birthday wish, or if you want us to highlight to give your channel a shout out. Okay. That's it, everybody. Until tomorrow. Oh, Carol, the girl miniature mukbang. I've been waiting on you. We're about to get off now. We're about to get off, but you can come back tomorrow and still get on the panel. We can do a recap from today. Carol, we can do a recap. So until tomorrow, everyone, be blessed and stay safe. Please stay safe. It's nasty out there. Stay safe, everybody.